I'm Kumar Rakesh, and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today in Decision Talk, we have the special guest, Mr. Satyapal Jain, Senior BJP leader and Additional Solicitor General of India. And just if he is just you can understand, Additional Solicitor General of India means he's advocate, senior advocate, practicing senior advocate in Supreme Court of India and Punjab and Haryana Court at Chandigarh. He has been elected 2 times Member of Parliament from Chandigarh in 1996 and 1998, and he is also member of BJP National Executive Committee. I think more than 45 years in politics and in Bharat politics. I don't call India, that's I'm using the word Bharat. India, that is a Bharat. Now he is a lawyer, he can just correct me. I'm wrong or right. But from the since I think the school days, he's active in politics. Later on, he joined Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad. After that, also joined the JP movement, Lok Nayak Jay Prakash Narayan movement. Students, just a revolutionary movement, we can say, just changed the politics, the definition of Bharatiya politics in our country in 1974. Nobody can forget this historical date and how the old person turned, changed the youth and total history of country. And after that, Mr. Satyapal Jain, very actively and involved in social work also. As a legal luminary, is also just he's a lawyer also and leader also. Recently, due to his efforts, I can just tell you the Chandigarh Municipal Corporation, the BJP is the mayor of the Chandigarh is from the BJP. Now, in Punjab, 120, there is an election, and the first time BJP is just fighting and contesting 68 seats. And with the old Congress veteran, with the new name, Punjab Lok Congress, Captain Amrinder Singh, and with the old veteran of the, I think we can say the Bharatiya politics or the Punjab politics, Sukhdev Singh Dhindsa, who also been the cabinet minister in the other government, and so many portfolios in his record. So we'll discuss today with Satyapal Jain. Welcome Satyapal Jain in our DGN talk show. We welcome you, and I just know what is the situation of Punjab now, going to be held election after 2 days, and how the BJP is trying to be place themselves.
See, so far as Punjab is concerned, the Punjab was partitioned, big Punjab, Maha-Punjab was partitioned into Punjab, Haryana and Himachal in 1966. Since then, the BJP has followed different patterns in all the 3 states. In Himachal Pradesh, we are the major opposition party. We need not align with any person, but I'm telling you as a coincidence, it was in 1992, Thakur Ramlal, who came out of the Congress, former Congress Chief Minister, he joined hands with us, and then we became the major party, we formed the government. In Haryana, we have been aligning with one or the other regional party for a very long time. Chaudhary Bansilal ji came out of the Congress. He was former Chief Minister of Congress, joined hands with us, and ultimately 2014 we decided to go it all alone, and now we are a major political party in the state of Haryana. In Punjab also, this time, earlier we have been aligning with the Akali Dal right from 67 onwards, forming government with them, sometime remaining in opposition also. In Punjab also, like Haryana and Himachal, the former Congress Chief Minister, Captain Amrinder Singh, is now with us. He has left the Congress. He has formed his own regional party. We are contesting election in alliance with the Punjab Lok Congress and as the Akali Dal led by Shri Sukhdev Singh Dhindsa. See, Punjab has a different pattern. It is a border state, primarily dominated by the agriculturists, but to a great extent dominated by even the urbanites people also. Ordinarily, we call it rural and urban people. And most of the agriculturists, they belong to Sikh community. And most of the people who are in urban areas, they are ordinarily called as the Hindus. So it is the Hindu Sikh dominated state, primarily Punjab, where there's a large number of people belonging to scheduled caste, Christians, even small section of Muslim also and all that. But in Punjab, the issues have been little different. After the Green Revolution, which came to Punjab in 70s, the tension, social tension, which used to be there among different communities, has eroded. People have started thinking after, especially coming into closer of the BJP and the Akali Dal, that we have to live together. Hindu-Sikh unity has to be there without causing any harm to others. In this election, there are now four combinations which are fighting election. It's a four-corner contest. Congress, one side. Then the Shromani Akali Dal and BSP on the other hand. Aam Aadmi Party, third factor. And BJP with low Congress, the major dominant factor. Now, when we started the campaign, most of the journalists, most of the analysts were writing us off. They were saying, no, you are nowhere. How will you contest all these seats? You will not find even the candidates. But to talk of votes, you will not find even the candidates. But
even today, they are just giving the BJP 5 to 10 seat max.
But they saw to it that we have been able to put candidates in all the 117 constituencies. We have been holding very big rallies addressed by the Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Party President, Shri Gadkari ji, Rajnath Singh ji, and others. And now those people are admitting that no, you are in the contest. Some of them say you will get 20 seats, some say 25, some say 30, whatever it is. But I can say two things. Number one, after the election, it will be a government of the BJP, low Congress party and the Akali Dal, and no party, no government will be formed in Punjab without the participation of the BJP. The structure is such. Even if there is a hung margin, nobody will be able to form the government. It will be the BJP government in the state of Punjab after the elections.
So you are going to predict the hung assembly in Punjab now?
No, I'm not saying hung assembly. I'm saying even if it is hung, even some people are saying we are not agreeing, we will form the government with the majority.
Okay.
But even if it is hung, Aam Aadmi Party, Akali Dal and Congress, BJP, no government will be formed. Nobody will be able to form the government in Punjab without the BJP.
But BJP combination, as you say.
Yes, that's it.
The BJP, the captain and the Dhinsa Sahab combination. NDA combination. So just as you say, Hindu-Sikh dominant in Punjab, but now led by the new chief minister is now Christian. How does you see the analysis and the political alliance and just for the public? For the Punjab?
No, he publicly he is not saying that he's a Christian. There are certain reports that he converted to Christianity. These are certain reports against him. But at the moment, he's behaving like a true Sikh, going to Gurdwara, offering prayers, ardas, and everything. He's doing that. And I don't think this is a major issue in Punjab, whether he's a Christian or he's a Sikh. He's behaving like a Sikh, Dalit Sikh, which he himself calls him. He's behaving like that. And I think that the Congress, the type of situation in which Congress has been put, internal fighting. First, it was a fight between Captain and Navjot Singh Sidhu. Captain was thrown out of it. Then the fight between Sidhu and Channi. Now Sidhu has been marginalized. So therefore, I feel that the internal fighting of the Congress will not be able to land anywhere. They will lose very badly.
So you think now Congress is going to be wiped out from the Punjab politics now with the internal factors and the misgovernance and whatever. But as parallelly, you see how the politics of opposition, how just you analyze either in Punjab and or rest of the states. Just in the Punjab, already Goa and Uttarakhand election already held one, and just to see Manipur is going to be held and Punjab is going to be held now. So all the 5 states, excluding Punjab, how would they analyze the prospects of BJP?
See this. You see, in all the rest of the 4 states, there is a difference between Punjab and the other states to the extent that in Punjab, BJP is in alliance with other parties, but though is a major dominant party. But in Manipur, in Goa, in UP, and in Uttarakhand, we are the major political party. And in all those 4 states, we are in power. So we are going to the electorate with a ruling party in those states, which is not the position in Punjab. Though I admit that in all the states, even in corporation, parliament, whatever it is, when you are in power for 5 years, when you go to the polls, some sort of incumbency is always there. You can't accommodate each and every person. You can't make every MLA a minister. You can't transfer the relative of every party worker. You can't appoint everybody as the chairman of any corporation or board. You can't give appointment to all the persons. But the situation in all the 4 states is fortunately such that people feel that during the last 5 years, BJP has run the governments with maturity. They have done work. There were no allegations of corruption. There was no infighting. And under the overall leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, and under the leadership of Yogi ji in UP, Dhami in Uttarakhand, and Biren Singh in Manipur, and Savanji in Goa, Manipur, they are running the governments under the overall supervision of the Prime Minister. People by and large are satisfied with all these governments. I have the occasion to visit all the 4 states, UP also, Goa also, Uttarakhand also, Manipur also. And I am very happy to note as a party worker and as a citizen of this country also that we are going to come back to power in all the 4 states.
So do you think
so
that
other parties are concerned, one thing you have seen that now that trend of parivarvad, मैं मेरा बेटा मेरा पोता मेरा पिता मेरी प्रॉपर्टी मेरा पैसा मेरी पर्सनल, वो चीजें धीरे धीरे those are now eroding. People are revolting against the party leadership in all the states. You have seen in UP also. You have seen at the all India level also. Even within the Congress, people are revolting against them. Within this Samajwadi Party, people are saying no dynasty rule. That is the position everywhere.
But Satyapal ji, just you blaming other parties for the just Parivarvad and just the dynasty. But there are also so many leaders and member of parliament is from this type of the dynasty in BJP also.
See, so far as BJP is concerned, the basic difference is that we have given tickets to the sons and wives or daughters or husbands of some people.
Son of Vasundhara Raje, son of Rajnath Singh.
Yes.
A long list, yeah.
That is primarily on the basis of the performance of those people in their areas. Number one, they have been given ticket not because they are the leaders of the party. In other parties, it is the family which is controlling the government also, which is controlling the party also, everything they are controlling. In our party, even if some relatives have come, they have come like the ordinary members. Not that Sonia Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi. That is not the position here. See, you can't deny ticket to every person because you are a relative of somebody. But consideration is commitment to the party, your performance at the ground level, not your relationship with a political BJP leader. And this time you have seen, in number of cases, the MPs, ministers, MLAs were demanding tickets for their relatives. The party high command denied them those tickets, saying no, parivarvad hamare yahan nahi chalega.
Okay, so nice just to define like that. Your parivarvad is a different tones and different format. But if you see just the present politics, just how if talking like that, all just you defined and already shared your view about the 5 states, the prospects of BJP. But how just you analyze the role of opposition in states and other parties? I'll just take answer with the all questions of the judicial activism and the Muslim politics and the others one after this break. Just we are talking to Mr. Satyapal Jain, the senior BJP leader and additional Solicitor General of India, senior advocate in Supreme Court of India, and 2 times member of parliament from Chandigarh, elected member of parliament, that's why from Lok Sabha, and very popular in his already fraternity as well as the BJP also. Just we are talking about the Satyapal ji, the Punjab politics and all the 5 states politics, how is going on, challenges for the BJP. How just you see, analyze the role of opposition in the present day, anti-BJP and anti-Modi? How just
the role of the opposition is concerned at the all India level also, in the states also.
Yeah, please.
The basic dilemma with the opposition parties is this, that they try to form an anti-BJP, anti-Modi front at the center of some of the regional parties. But those regional parties and the Congress are in conflict and clash with each other in the states. So if they form any sort of alliance at the center, it is unnatural alliance, which is limited only to 4 corners of parliament in Delhi. It can't be translated into the states. Secondly, they don't have any agenda. The only agenda is how to remove Shri Modi ji, how to capture power by removing Shri Modi ji, how to overthrow him, how to come in power without any issues, without any agenda. Third, in their attempt to oppose Shri Modi ji, they cross the limits of Lakshman Rekha of national interest also. For example, there is a tension at the China-India border. Okay, Government of India is trying its best to safeguard the interest of India. Okay, if you are able to kill some soldiers of China, they will just remain silent. But if some newspaper somewhere say, no, 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 so many Indians have been killed or China has been able to come to your area, they will shout like this. The speech given by Shri Rahul Gandhi ji in Parliament about China, what do you want? You want to demoralize Indians? You want to demoralize Indian soldiers? You are speaking the language of Pakistan and China. In their attempt to oppose Shri Modi ji, they are crossing the Lakshman Rekha of national interest. People have not appreciated that. That is the reason that everywhere Congress or the opposition parties, they are losing very badly. They will lose in these 4 states also.
So just you analyze that. Do you think the Modi magic exists now, at present now also, in this election also?
Yes. See, so far as the respect and regard for Modi ji is concerned, it is increasing day by day. And there is a reason for that. Shri Modi ji came to power with clear majority in 2014. Okay. 2014 till now, about 7-8 years, he has shown his worth. He has shown the performance. He has shown that he is a leader who can take decisions. He has shown that he is quick in the decisions. He has also shown that he has the guts to take decisions. Like Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, the nuclear test that he was conducted by him. Vajpayee ji, after Vajpayee ji, Mr. Modi has taken the sting further. The 370, abrogation of 370, nobody could come to know of it, the secrecy, till it was tabled in Parliament. The declaring of triple talaq as illegal, unconstitutional. The Judicial Appointment Commission, number of decisions. The bifurcation of Jammu and Kashmir into 2 union territories. It was in 1992 that when Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi was going to unfurl the national flag in Kashmir, Srinagar, Lal Chowk, there was a lot of hue and cry in the country. Lot of opposition, violence and all that. And now the same Lal Chowk is having the tricolor every day, every morning, every evening. Shri Modi ji has shown his worth. People feel now that here is a leader who can defend country, who can defend the internal security also, external security also. Therefore, I am very confident that people in large numbers will vote for him. He has shown his worth in last like Lok Sabha elections also. People were saying, no, BJP might come to power, but you will not be able to increase your seats. The number of seats in Lok Sabha were increased in 2019 as compared to 2014. So I am very confident his magic is there. I will not use the word magic. I will say the respect and regard, love and affection that he enjoys from the people, that is increasing. There is no danger of that.
So that is turned into magic and special music for the public, for the development music, we can say like
people have started, reposing their full confidence in him. He is the person who is inspiring confidence among the people, showing his worth.
So, but my one question, you have seen the BJP politics and national politics more than 4 decades. And you have seen the Jansangh, BJP and now BJP. Who is the best now? You have seen Atal Bihari Vajpayee, you have seen that Krishlal Sharma, you have seen the Murli Manohar Joshi, we have seen the Venkaiah Naidu, all the party presidents also. And now JP Nadda is the party president. So how just you see the...
I see it like a relay race in the games, Olympics. There are many players who are playing. There is a mashal. One person comes, he runs and hands over the mashal to next. Then he also participates in the race, hands over the mashal to third person and all that. It is a relay mashal race. All of them contributed according to their ability and capacity. And it is because of the efforts of all that we have been able to reach the height today. All have contributed, as Modi ji also, Vajpayee ji also, Advani ji also, Joshi ji also, everybody. I'll say the same thing which Shri Narendra Modi ji, while addressing from the Lal Killa in 2014, for the first time, when he addressed as the Prime Minister of India, he said, all the former Prime Ministers have contributed to the nation development according to their ability and capacity. Similarly, all the leaders of the BJP, past leaders, present leaders, have contributed. Now, under the leadership of Shri Modi ji, they are flying and they are touching new heights. The credit goes to all. At present, it is under the leadership of Shri Modi ji.
Okay. So nicely, just you answered as a real advocate. I'm trying to find out the straight answer, but you diplomatically answer.
No, no,
It's
that
your
was the straight answer.
it's your outcome. So I can't comment on this. But one question with you: how do you find any similarity with the working and governance of late Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and present Prime Minister Narendra Modi?
Yes, there's a lot of difference. There's no similarity. Both enjoyed vast powers. People repose their confidence in both of them. Mrs. Gandhi
My
also,
question is similarity, not differences.
I'm replying to that. The similarity is that during their times, in 1971, people voted to Mrs. Gandhi with 3/4 majority. In 1980, again, she was voted with 3/4 majority. Like the confidence reposed in Shri Modi ji by the people in this election. That is the similarity. But the basic difference is, whereas Mrs. Indira Gandhi was not at all taking his colleagues with her, she was dictating. She was behaving like a dictator. Shri Narendra Modi ji is taking the party along with him. Number 3, Mrs. Gandhi never bothered about the problems of the common man. She gave the slogans but never solved them. Modi ji is solving those problems, like giving ration to the people, like giving direct subsidy to the farmers in their accounts, like saying, Rajiv Gandhi said, I send 100 rupees from Delhi. When it reaches you, it becomes 15. Now, Modi has ensured that when he sends 100, it is 100 which reaches the government, the common man. So, therefore, though both were equally powerful, people had reposed confidence in both of them. Modi has touched new heights and has done lot of work for the common people, which Mrs. Indira Gandhi could never do.
So how just to just realize the Muslim politics in Bharat? How just always trying to pose and impose whatever they think beyond their Quran and Sharia and whatever. The new latest controversy trying to create the hijab during the election time. They are blaming BJP has done it, but according to me, I have seen the first statement of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and other one just trying to flare up. One. So how just you think they are part of the country? They should behave like the Indians and Bharati and Hindustani. Why they are just spared, just trying to the special status? What do you think?
I have the occasion to work and to interact with a large number of Muslim friends also, Christians also. I have worked with them in the profession also, outside the profession also. And I must say, the common Muslim, common Christian of India is as secular, as nationalist as people from other communities can be. Common person. But unfortunately, some leaders within the Muslim community, they feel that unless they arouse the sentiments of the community against the Hindus, against the India, against BJP, RSS and all that, they will not be able to survive their political identity. This is the reason they are provoking those people. And when they feel that no, they have now started realizing that no, we are being used as tools by these people to come to power. Now, triple talaq. See, 50% of the population of the Muslims is women, khwateen. We call it khwateen in Islam.
Yeah.
And there may be in Islam even more than 50% because most of the Muslims have 1, 2, 3, 4 wives. They may be even more than 50%. Triple talaq abolition was welcomed by the Muslim women. No demonstration by the Muslim women, though some of the people have been objecting to that. Therefore, even within the Muslim community, I feel now majority of the Muslims are pro-India. They are secular. They want to remain with India. They want to strengthen India. They are secular. They are with BJP. They are with Modi ji. Maybe even with other political parties also. But an attempt is being made, which is now being frustrated by the people from that community. So I think that hijab issue or some here and there, ultimately Muslim community, like other communities, will realize that it is the interest of the nation. It is in their own interest also to go with the nation, not with the separatist.
Due to some technical issue, we could not complete the talks with Mr. Satyapal Jain as we are talking, the senior BJP leader and additional solicitor of India. But no issue that already his talk was completed. Now, thanks to Mr. Satyapal Jain, the senior BJP leader, Additional Solicitor General of India, and for the nice thought about the BJP and the governance and how the similar with Mr. Narendra Modi and Indira Gandhi's similarities and the qualities and how the role of opposition and the Punjab election and also excluding Punjab, the four-state election, how the performance of BJP. So nice of you. I thanks to Satyapal ji to spare time for our special interview of GGN Talk. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.